over again. Well, if you tip the camera in this particular application, if you tip the camera much, it shuts you down. They really want you to stay vertical. And so we're going to go back. We're going to do, oh, geez. We need some people now. I had it going. Okay, here we go. Thanks for it. Hello, man. Zylander X. Benjel's here. Hello. All right, we're getting some people back. I'm so sorry I screwed up. I tipped the camera too much to aim down to see that little batch of catnip that he was scouring. So let's just do this again. We'll just do this again. We'll open the show like it was just starting. Welcome to Art with Keyboard Cat. Hello, this cat is cute. Hi, greetings from Turkey. I've been to Istanbul. I was on a TV show there with my nose. Google Charlie Schmidt's nose or go to charlieschmidt.com. I don't know if I have many nose stuff there. I should put some. Should. Yeah. There he goes. I don't know where he's off to, but yesterday we talked about UFOs, and I had this little UFO that I built all ready to be there for Keyboard Cat with his UFO sighting. Look at. See, he can see it. We are here to help you. You are a mess. Your planet needs some critical thinking and some more potato chips, kettle chips. Here, down here is some. Yeah. Your fave Pookie, I'm in Idaho. All right, I'm going to turn off the UFO. It's pretty cool, isn't it? He doesn't seem to mind it. As long as it's being friendly to him. Okay, here we are, Art with Keyboard Cat. Yesterday we talked about UFOs, and when we go upstairs, we're going to touch up a painting that we did yesterday with just a little bit of quick and dirty background. And look at that. He wants to go for the jar more. Why don't you give it up, man? You got a monkey on your back. Okay, so the book thing for today is a page from The World According to Keyboard Cat by Keyboard Cat, which is on Amazon. The World According to Keyboard Cat, which is full of wise photos and ideas that only a cat could come up with. And let's see. This one is this page that has the cat sitting on a table by where my sofa is now in the painting studio, looking out the window. Looks like it might have been a fall day. It's winter now. You'll see the snow when we go upstairs. And he says, anything is possible. While he's there dreaming, and the table is loaded with Keyboard Cat artifacts and keyboards and dolls, effigies of him. So he's trying to think outside the box, and anything is possible. So I think we'll go upstairs, and while I'm climbing the stairs, maybe you could give us a like. We'd like it. And so we're going to do a little tiny bit on that UFO painting. There's my banana. A tiny bit on my UFO painting, and then a brand new painting that goes with the theme of anything is possible. And if anybody knows that, it's Keyboard Cat and myself. Let's put the banana here on the sofa. Yesterday we rearranged furniture here. We put this big sofa is over here now. Oh, there isn't any snow. It melted. And there's a little sofa on the big sofa, which I like a lot. And there's a little chair with Barbie in it. And then I put this sofa on a thrift store painting that I got. And I gotta say, I do like it. Be a comfortable place to just sit and listen to the ocean. And then the one we're gonna work on here first, just for a minute, bear with me, this will only take a minute, is this UFO kind of coming down. And we're gonna make a different painting out of that in a heck of a hurry here with just a little bit. That's what I like about paint, is we're still good. Yeah, we're still good. 6:28, 6:29, yeah, we're good. Okay, so there's yesterday. And we'll move in on it a little bit. And so what I'm gonna do is put something around it, something on this paper around here to create some atmosphere, because really there is something there. It's outer space. And then we'll get a very wet sponge and get a little pink, because outer space could be pink or yellow. It just depends. There. It's yellow this time. Right? A little yellow around there. That can't be a mistake. Does it show? Yeah, not a lot. But the point is, now we're going to plunk a little pink on there, which will really pretty much change the universe. Excuse me, as we know it. And then maybe a little orange on this other side, just so it doesn't get boring. Heaven. See, it's getting some space around it, right? A little outer space, if you ask me. There. Sure. And then what would it be? Maybe a little of that blue. A little of Grandpa Blue. That. Now we're talking, I think. I don't know if anybody's listening. Yes. Cat in Ohio. She's so cute. I'm digging it. I'm loving the comments. Loving the planets. I think this painting's done. I didn't get to that yesterday, and it needed something like that. Now we're going to move on. This is a 2-painting day. That one didn't take long. It's already signed. I wonder if you just signed the canvas and then did the painting. That's not a bad idea. I think I got to try that. And look, I got a little of fixing yesterday's painting on today's painting, which is, oh, we forgot to look at a video. Dang it. Dilly dang it. Well, we got to go down real quick and look at this video. It sets the stage for today's thingamabobber here. To back down the stairs really quick, the video I had queued up shows Bento's Anything is Possible, and it's when he was realizing that he could be an actor because he could understand English enough and a little foreign languages, not a lot, but some. And okay, good. We have some people here. This is a video of one day giving Bento some directions on some footage that someone hired us to make. And I would just give him direction verbally, and then he would act it out, and you can see how smart he was. Here you go. This is called Keyboard Cat Bento's Rehearsal. Okay, just hold that general pose. I'm trying to get framed up on you here. Look up. Good, really good. I like your gaze. Just hold that. Now look down. Squint, almost look asleep. And then look right at the camera. Good. Now look down. Close your eyes like you're almost asleep. Now look at the camera. Perfect. That was the best one. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to give the board a push. There you go. Now when it stops, stay behind the chair, wiggle your tail, and then come out, smell it, and walk away from it. Turn your back to it. Really good. All right, now this time go over to it and lay down next to it like you like it. Really good, really good. That's a keeper. So there you can see how Bento was really a consummate actor. I mean, legitimately speaking, realistically, that cat could act. And so that helped a lot. Then we knew we had something, and we started doing some other things right away the same day. And he's just as smart as ever. He knew when it was break time. He knew when it was chow time. And right now, it's time to... Maybe I can do this without making the thing stop shooting. I'm not great at handling this camera without changing it. Okay. There we are. And so what we're doing this time is because Keyboard Cat was such a good actor in that scene, we're gonna do a painting of an Academy Award statue with Keyboard Cat's head on it. Because that's the way it ought to be. Let's see. So now, what I'm gonna do is first just put a little bit of felt tip pen on there just to guide some general outliner stuff. Put his eye. I like to get the cat's eye. See? And a little more cat outline here. Not cat, but Academy Award statuette, I guess. Because it's a pretty small statue. Although I'd take one if I could get it. I'm not so sure that's going to happen. So we'll just settle for this live feed with my friends. Yo. Yeah, it looks a little alienish. Because yesterday, remember, it was all about, I'm going to put a drop shadow on the trophy. I have penciled in the word Bento. And I'm putting a drop shadow on it now, which I think will look pretty cool. It's his personal, it's as close as he's gonna get to one of these famous things. And it's close enough. I'm enjoying it. I think everybody is. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Opti Helper TR says, wow, man. ASD and Prime YT says, alien. I think those aliens are out there. I don't know. I think we might be the aliens. To people anywhere that live anywhere in the universe, which is pretty big, to anything that lives anywhere else except Earth, we are aliens from space. Okay, so there we go. And now I'm going to paint some dark in on this trophy. Some of the darks, yeah. I have a pretty good brush here. Yeah, we'll go with blue with some red. I think purple, which I'm out of at the moment. But that's all right. These Academy Award statuettes are really something to paint or photograph because they're so shiny that you don't really see them. You see what they reflect. Get that on. See, once I get all this dark in on this statuette, then I'll put the blow dryer to it and get it pretty dry so then I can drag a wet sponge with another color over it and not upset it at all. Right? So this is pretty content driven, this here little guy. Really windy here today, wind warnings all over. Of course, they warn you now for anything. They'll give you a warning and say, nothing is going on. That's what that can be. So be on the lookout when nothing's happening. That's a weird ass thing. And there's this line down the center of him. And I'm not sure what it really means on the statue because I've never seen one in person. I've seen fake ones in the gift shop in Hollywood. I think I bought one. That one famous store right there. My friend and manager, Ben, took that store over one day. He went in and grabbed the microphone from the store guy, and I think they ended up having a contest because the Grumpy Cat people were with him. I don't think the cat was. He was up in the room at the Roosevelt Hotel with the rest of us at the moment. What were we there for? I think we were there because Keyboard Cat was making a live appearance at the Echoplex, which is near Echo Park. I mean, it's a rock and roll sort of place and event and happening. They have like 5 stages or something. It's quite the place. It's nice to have in your scrapbook that you played the Echoplex. There were a lot of people there for that. We did another live show that was really good in Seattle at the Showbox. And it was sold out. My niece was sitting in the front row. She couldn't stop smiling. And the cat was good. He was chill. On a stage in front of thousands of people, it can even upset a human, let alone a cat. How's that looking? That ain't bad. Is it snowing again? No. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Now, let's do a little something to the base. We're doing good because we're moving along here at great speed. I don't want paintings to take forever. What's the point? If I wanted to go slow, I'd build a puzzle or play Monopoly, which I call monotony. But that's just me. So there we are. Some dark that we can richen up if we like. Now we need to put, well, that's drying. We're going to put some light, some color highlights, what we call the darker colors, also in Mr. Cat. Hey, maybe we should do him in the same colors as the trophy. That's not a bad idea. I'm going to try it. It's an experiment. This isn't rock climbing. If it doesn't work out, you're still okay. I've never done this before, this kind of painting of a cat. I'm an art test pilot right now, testing my DNA to see what it'll come up with. So far, so good. I'm trusting my DNA right now. I sure am. Yeah. You don't have to paint yourself or learn to paint. You can just enjoy watching. It's like watching nature in a lot of ways. And I'm just kind of I'm not doing a whole lot of thinking here, folks. This is kind of fun. Painting him up in the same color scheme as the Academy Award statuette. So that's kind of looking good, right? Hey, y'all are liking it too. Hit the like button if you're liking it. Give us a like. That's how we roll. So now I'm going to put a quick hair dryer. It's an Andrus Micro Turbo 1600. Last year I had the 1400. Feel that? Nice and warm. Okay, let's put some of that yellow and orange in here. We'll start with the yellow. Yeah. Right? Anything that's shiny, which is the whole thing, including the cat. The cat gets this yellow wash. I think it's looking pretty. You can't do a painting every day live on YouTube like this. Every day and expect them all to look good. You just can't. Look at that. A little there. And probably on those letters, we'll paint around them. So now, man, that looks good, doesn't it? Now we're going to put the hairdryer to that for a minute and then put a little orange for us, an orange in there in spots, and then some weird green in his eyeballs. Or maybe not weird green in his eyeballs. In fact, not. That'll do for now. We're going to make his eyeballs out of something very unexpected. Like pink. This is going to look cool. Yeah. Let's hit that other eye. And then some pink in the bodies here. And maybe hit those catch lights with some pure white because they got a little yellow. Definitely hit them with some, oh, I got some yellow out here I didn't want. Well, that proves it's handmade. A little white, make those catch lights really white. Yeah. And then on this statuary, nah. Yeah, I think we'll go with marker, sponge. Use one of these new inventions, these kind of brushes. Cost $1. So to do this, let's do them. That looks pretty cool. And so does that. I think I'm liking this painting. What happened? So now, maybe I'm not going to do anything to anything else. Maybe let's just, sometimes it's smart to be done. I'm going to stand back. It's pretty darn nice. I'm going to use that special dollar brush, $1.03 or so, I think it was, to put a little dark. Look in here. Yeah. And then maybe water it way down. Not that far. And put a little over there and over there. Digging it. Signing it. This is going to be number, let me get my marker. We're still going to take a banana break even after I sign this puppy. This is going to be called Academy. And it in this series is number 43. And 43 there. You know, as I've said before, you can find these things in the description of this video. In the description of this video, is this going to keep going now? Yeah, 10. See, I touch my camera and I touch my phone and I just change it. It's trying to hook up with somebody now in China, I think. You can go to the link. There's our atmospheric space drawing. It got better, didn't it? Yeah, that was number 42, because that was yesterday. So, in that link to this video, in that description of this video, of this stream, there's a link to eBay, and you can see most of the paintings and drawings from these past shows, like dozens of them, literally, and bid on them if you like. The prices are very low, and the paintings are very cool. They cost less than most prints at this point. So, as we peruse the studio, there's a painting a friend of mine did of Tyler, the creator. So I think it's, yeah, let's put this over here. That's yesterday's. I guess this means it's time for a banana. I wonder if I could set the camera here. I'm always holding the darn thing. Yeah, there it is. Banana time. Don't eat the overripe ones. They have too much sugar and they'll give you a sugar spike. I mean, if you're starving, eat any banana you got, probably. But when you're buying them at the store, buy them a little green. Get organic too, if you can. Bananas to you. Martu says hello. Wow, man. Let's see what else. I'm Cherry says, that's so good, I wish I could buy it. If you go to that link in the description of this video, it will take you to a channel on my channel on eBay where I sell these paintings and drawings that we're doing here for a very low price. The one we just did today won't be up there for a few days because it takes us a while, but there's dozens of them already there from beginning, from number one on. There's a few missing because people have been buying them. That'd be cool if the Academy Award trophies did have a cat's head on it. Some ancient alien theorists and enthusiasts say in the past there have been hybrids where there's animal bodies and people heads, not just in the animations, but walking around. You see them in their art from way back, but I mean, you're seeing, a cat play the piano too. What can I say? Cheers, mate. A little bit of banana. My favorite food is subscribe now. Just kidding. Well, I like pizza a lot. I like potatoes and gravy. Good baguette with butter. Capicola, prosciutto, mortadella, Reggiano. Yeah, I'm part Italian, so I know some of that Italian stuff. I've been to Italy a couple of times. Once for my nose act and once for pleasure. When I did my nose act for this kind of circus kind of thing in Milano, there was a lot of talent on this show, so there were lots of tents and dressing rooms and people walking around. And there were guys that had live tigers, white ones, in their act, and they're walking around with those tigers unleashed, no, just leashed, but unrestrained, right through the common area, like the green room, right by me. And I thought, oh man, I may never get to eat mortadella again because Capicola breath here is going to eat me. But he didn't. Milano. That's pretty good. I've kept this thing going for 41 minutes without shutting it off. I mean, accidentally. Things happen. Ian Mateo DiBuccia says, pink cheese, green goes. Pasta Room says, hello. Pasta Room says, I got a notification from my smartwatch that the live stream started. Now that's technology helping us. I mean it. If I had money, I would buy all the art. Just get one. Look at all these comments. How much art do I have? I have a lot. I have probably 600 paintings and drawings. Ash Ketchum says, I subbed 2 months ago. Opti Helper TR, when I bored you started your stream. XD, happy face. Dash Guy, bruh. Vin edits, hi, this is from Brazil. I've never been to Brazil. I've been to Argentina and Chile, and I stopped for a minute in Peru, but I've never been at all to Brazil. I would like it. I know it's got to be good. The weather's got to be better than here, even though, look, at the sky is blue today here, but it's cold. Don't let that sky fool you. Opti Helper TR says, I watch your streams. Look, there's a rare sight in the last few days. Me with blue sky. Ash Ketchum, I'm from Tokyo. Hey, I used to live in Tokyo. I lived near Ikebukuro in a 3 stops from Ikebukuro called Ekoda. And I was a student at Nichida University, Nihon Daigaku, the art campus. And I lived in Tokyo for a year in Ekoda in an apartment. I used a public bath. It was great. I loved it. And I've been back to Japan a bunch of times since then, mostly with my nose. Pasta Rooms is from Turkey. And so is Opti Helper TR. Ash Ketchum says, I'm close to there. Where are you? Nakano? Shinjuku? Ikebukuro? I had a good time. I was a college student, art student in Japan. I had a good time. You can see pictures of me in Japan on my website, Charlie Schmidt, CharlieSchmidt.com. Gray, the average gamer, I'm from Utah, also known as the second hottest state in the country. Yeah. Daryl says, what is this channel all about? Well, it's all about whatever is happening. So what do you want it to be about? We could probably make it about that. I'm thinking of doing one where I have you guys suggest things that I draw, and then on one big sheet of paper, I do quick drawings of each thing, and then it'll end up being a big page with all kinds of drawings on it, inspired by you guys and interactive, and better than AI. It's RI, real intelligence. Look at that. Daryl, it's about Keyboard Cat. Yeah, it is about Keyboard Cat. Keyboard Cat's my cat, and I'm an artist, and so we do cat things and art things on here. Draw a Keyboard Cat flying a 747. Ugh. We can do that. I'm not going to paint or draw today, but maybe tomorrow's the day to do that. Drawing on demand. You just say what you want, and you see me draw it, not where you go to AI and then it just pops up. Where does it come from? Can you trust the kitchen where it was prepared? Razor says your drawing paint is incredible. Well, you can see them at the link in the description of this video. You go to that eBay link, and it will show you where you can pick these things up for a song. Yes, oh, Ash Ketchum wants to know if we could see the car from the video of the cat working a Holly carburetor. Yes, it's out in the garage, and I still have it. It's a 39 Chevy with a 454 big block. I'm just going to prove how we are ready to roll on this show. We're going to go out in the garage and look at that 39 Chevy with a balanced 454 Chevrolet. It's got a steel crank, high compression, headers, fancy ignition, dual fours on top of they call a tunnel ram, posi traction, 9-inch Ford rear end with posi. Front end has disc brakes, rack and pinion steering, independent suspension. It's very fast. It's kind of rat too, in a way. Here, I'll open the door. Turn on a couple lights. Look, there's my snowblower, because that's how serious it is around here. It could turn into snow time. But anyway, here is my 30 with the shadow of the snowblower on it. And it's pretty cool. It's got a fancy engine room. Car do burn half a block. Inside with my shifter. And so forth. Yeah, it's a good ride. One day we'll just do the show from the car. We'll just go out tooling, pick on a couple of Corvettes, and you can do a little street racing with me. But in the meantime, we're signing off. This is Painting with Keyboard Cat saying, see you tomorrow.